Episode 4. Moon Jellies.
Still freezing. Any advice, Ada?
Wellness tip of the day. Make sure you get at least 20 minutes of moderate physical activity every day to keep yourself happy and healthy.
Right. Thanks. This is Addison Clearly, pod V8N3C7. Pod time 7:03 a.m. Broadcasting out to anyone who can hear me. Broadcasting out to you. Are you listening? Maybe. If you are, this is day 412 in space. Bailey is 5 years, 6 months, and 14 days old. As far as I've kept track. Pod time messes with us. Every day she surprises me. She's getting so old. I am too. I need you to tell me where you are. You know, I'm not designed for this. I'm a marine biologist, for God's sake, not an electrician. But we often hear whispers of voices through the radio, fractured, distorted sounds. Ada's speaking French and Cantonese. Sometimes it seems you're so close. I could reach out through the airwaves and... Just know I'm trying. I'm always trying. It won't all be for nothing.
Mom, can I tell him about the book?
Cam, Bailey's here.
Hi, Dad. What are you doing today? Did you go swimming? Did you see any sea creatures in the ocean? Today we read about moon jellies. A moon jelly is a type of jellyfish that is so clear you can see right through it. These jellies don't like to sting other animals. They can't even hurt us. You can pick one up in your hands and hold it. The book says if you were swimming and they swam past you, they would feel just like seaweed. Have you ever touched one? Have you ever touched seaweed? I haven't.
We love you, Cam.
Yeah, we love you. See you soon! When is Dad gonna talk back to us?
Soon.
I can see the moon again today. It's bigger than yesterday. I was staring at it and thinking about all the moon jellies.
Not our moon. A different planet's moon.
Maybe it's the new planet. It's Terra Evelyn 3.
There is no Terra Evelyn 3. Remember, Bailey? We're just up here now.
I saw a shooting star this morning, right past the window.
Did you make a wish?
What would I wish for?
Anything you'd like. It's something we used to do back home. Only there weren't so many shooting stars back then. Every wish had to be something special. A secret wish, just for you.
I would just to visit the moon. I know there's something special up there. Don't you think so? Mom, don't you? At first, I thought the shooting star was a jellyfish.
A jellyfish?
Yes, a moon jelly. I think maybe if I saw a moon jelly in the sky, it would swim like a comet up and over and glowing, then disappear again. And then I thought, where would a moon jelly be flying to in space? And then I thought, they must be flying to the moon. When will we get to visit the moon?
Another time, Bunny. Right now, it's time for some cooking.
Let's play Earth!
Bailey, we need to cook breakfast. The first thing we need to do is boil the kettle.
But I think I saw sharks swimming by.
Bailey? Bailey, come help with this.
Aside, look out! He's gonna get me with his serrated triangular upper teeth. Quick, swim away!
Bailey.
Mom, I'm playing Earth.
I know. It's time to play breakfast.
Ugh, rats, spiders, and rats and fish bones.
Watch your language. Come here. I want to show you something. Now that you finished terrorizing the fish in the ocean, you're 5.5 now, right?
Yep, 5.5. I love 5.5. 5.5 is my favorite. And you're older than me, so you're 105.5.
Right. And when you're 5.5, you get to learn more about adult tasks.
Oh, like about moon jellies and aquatic ecosystems and great white sharks?
Yes. And also, how to make breakfast.
I know how to make breakfast. I just got to catch a really, really big fish. I'm an apex predator. I'm gonna get you.
Okay, you great white shark. Yes, that's how you get your breakfast. But what about Bailey? How does Bailey get her breakfast?
I don't know. Mom makes it.
Well, now that you're basically all grown up, it's time for you to make it. Watch me. This is a package of dehydrated beans. You need to take
Where
the package.
do beans come from? The ocean? Like seaweed?
Beans come from the ground. They grow on stalks.
The ground?
Dirt, soil. I need you to listen, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Now, to make the beans taste yummy, you can add a sauce. That's this packet here. It's powdered, so we'll have to add some water once the kettle boils.
Where does sauce come from? On Earth, from a packet like ours, or from the dirt?
You have to have at least one solid meal a day. But you have to be careful to ration, too. You can have granola or some protein powder in the daytime if you're hungry and it's not supper time yet.
What does fish taste like?
Fishy?
Mom!
I don't know. Salty, slippery, kind of slimy sometimes.
Ew! Poor sharks.
Well, it's all they've ever known. They like fish.
Do you think Dad's eating fish right now? Do you think he's in the ocean and he's playing with the sharks and he's sharing his people food with them?
I don't know, Bailey.
I can't wait to see Dad. When will we see him?
Soon.
When soon? Is it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow? Or the day after tomorrow?
You're not watching. Now, we pour the bean packet into a bowl like this and add the water. You have to measure the water exactly to this line, okay? And it has to be hot. You know how to use the kettle.
Yeah. I've known that ever since I was a little kid.
Right. So you heat up the water in the kettle and you fill it to this
Is
line.
it breakfast time on Earth? What is Dad having for breakfast? Let's ask him.
Bailey.
Hi, Dad. What are you having for breakfast? Are you having fish? I am. I'm a great white shark and I'm terrorizing all the fish in the ocean.
All right, that's enough.
But I'm talking to Dad.
No, you're not. You're helping me with breakfast.
But you don't need my help.
You need to learn this.
I don't wanna.
Well, you have to.
Why? 'Cause soon I'm gonna be on Earth with Dad and I'll eat fish from the ocean and beans from the dirt. And I won't have to learn about your stupid breakfast.
God damn it, Bailey! Oh, Bailey. I'm so sorry. Come here.
Mom?
Here. Come sit next to me. Sometimes, in the early mornings like this one, when it all feels like too much, I come and sit on the floor of the pod. I close my eyes and feel the movements of the ship vibrate through my body. Or I turn the radio up loud and let the empty static fill my head. Then, even though it still feels like I'm drifting, I at least have something to focus on. So I can calm down, even when my head feels full of chaos.
Are you better?
Yes. Better. Thank you. I'm sorry for yelling. I'm just not feeling 100% today. Go check on your beans?
Are they ready?
Pick one up. Does it feel a little squishy and not solid?
Yep, all done, Mom. Are you having any?
I'm not hungry. That's all for you.
So I'm using purple to color in the ocean because the blue crayon is navy. So dark it's almost black, and I don't like that. I wish I could tell you listeners that remembering the salty smell of the ocean makes me want to cry. When I went walking along the point in one of those early heat waves, there were starfish dried up in their tide pools, clinging to the rocks, decomposing. The smell made me want to vomit. Someone should really do something about this, I thought. I mean, not me, but someone! My crayon broke!
Hi, Cam. It's me again. Bailey measured 42.5 inches yesterday. She seems to be growing well, despite the limitations of our diet. You'd barely recognize her. She's grown so much. She is so smart and playful and sometimes reminds me so much of you, it scares me. I can tell she misses you. She needs her dad. But we make do. I've created an itemized list of the remaining food, and if we continue to ration, we should have enough for the next few months. And after that, I'll think of something. We do what we have to. I have to go, Cam. The water heater still isn't working. And last night the air conditioner started making a strange clunking noise, and Bailey continues to grow out of all of her old clothes. I've been taking the acetaminophen again, but I'm on the last packet now. I will see you again soon. We both will. I love you. Did you have a good nap?
What are you making?
I'm modifying a pair of Dad's old pants for you to wear.
But Dad will need to wear them when we see him again.
I've cut them down, see? They'll fit you just fine.
We'll have to make Dad some new pants now.
Yes, we will.
When will we see him?
Soon. Come, let me measure these on you.
I did drawing when I woke up.
Stand still. What did you draw?
I drew the moon, all hollow and filled up to the brim with moon jellies. They're all swimming around inside, see? See? And Dad is swimming with them too.
That's beautiful.
It's because of what Dad always said, remember? About the moon?
A signal. A signal! Bailey, we've got a signal!
Dad?
Cam? Cam, is that you? Can you hear us?
My clothes are off, and I'm in the bathtub.
I'm rolling around in happy flower.
Hi, Dad.
It's not...
Ooh, I'm naked. Ooh, are you picturing me?
It's not Dad.
It's just that radio guy again. But it's okay. This means we're close. If we can pick something up, it means we're that much closer to hearing your dad's voice. All right. Come on. Let's see if these fit.
Why was it him?
I don't know, okay? I just don't know anymore. Hi again, my love. I have to be quiet because it's nighttime and Bailey is sleeping in the loft. But I finally cracked into the champagne. Yes, I'm very hungry. And yes, it's freezing in the pod. And yes, I probably shouldn't be drinking on an empty stomach. But I actually don't know how much longer I can take it, Cam. Whew. I can feel the blood in my veins. Still no communication from you. Only idiot Starman Rowan. Yes, I know, it is entirely unlikely that you made it off Earth. And that if you did, even more unlikely that you're within range of us, and yet I still can't let you go. You were so hopeful, Cam. You could always create a better story. I'm not like that. But still, the day we ran for the pod, I convinced myself all three of us would make it. We'd have to be careful, ration our resources, but we would make it work. Savings drained, and still all we could afford was this shit pod designed for one. And I squeezed inside with Bailey in my arms and leaned down to help you up. And you shook your head. The supplies wouldn't stretch between the three of us, you said. I knew you were right. I didn't care. Do you remember how I screamed at you? I said you were abandoning me, abandoning Bailey, putting your life in danger for nothing. I said I hated you. That I wished I'd never met you. Bailey napped the whole drive over, but she woke up then, shrieking. You just stood there. I couldn't think of a time I'd ever cried in front of you when you didn't pull me into your arms. You said you'd save up, that you'd track down some cash and buy the first pod you could, that you'd find me. I'm still waiting. A whole year. I entered in the activation code, and off we went. Up and up and up. Your face disappearing from view behind the closed door of the pod. I'll find you. I'll find you. I'll find you. Did you make it off the planet before everything burned? Are you sitting alone in a happy pod somewhere, trying to reach me too? Or did you stay down there, with nowhere left to go, watching the trees crumble around you until the very last moment?
He's safe and swimming in a pool of moon jellies.
Bailey, you should be asleep.
The moon is nice tonight.
Remember what Dad used to say?
I remember, let me tell it. Dad, you used to say that the moon is our friend. Do you know why the moon is our friend? Because he follows us wherever we go. You tell me that when I look up at the moon, I should think of you and know that you are watching over me. But I don't know if you really meant that, Dad. I don't even remember you saying it. I just remember Mom telling me you did. It's not even the same stupid moon.
Bailey,
I don't remember him, Mom. I don't know what he looks like.
don't be silly. Of course you remember what he looks like, don't you? Bailey, don't you?
I only know what you told me, and I don't even know if that's true.
Bailey,
When will we see him again?
soon.
You always say soon, but you never say what is soon. When is it? Tomorrow or the day after tomorrow or the day after tomorrow?
I don't know.
Tell me when!
I don't know.
Then you lied! You lied when you said soon. Where is he? Why doesn't he respond to our radio?
Come here a second. Let's just feel the vibrations.
I don't want your stupid vibrations! I want my dad! I hate you!
Can I come in?
I guess.
It's okay if you don't remember your dad.
I was trying to, really, Mom. I was trying so hard, but he isn't there. Sometimes I think I see him, but I don't know if that's real, or dreams, or just stories. Are you mad at me?
No, of course not. Come here. Look out the window. We can still see the moon. It's beautiful.
Big, bright, filled with moon jellies.
Look a little closer. What do you see?
Holes, craters, box?
Some people say there's a face in the moon. It's a different face in every moon we see. Look. There's the ridge of his nose, and his warm, bright eye. And right here is the curve of his chin. Do you see him?
A little bit.
When I was a kid, I liked to look up at him at night. When I felt a little lost, a little lonely. Hey there, Mr. Moon, I always said. How are things with you today?
Hey there, Mr. Moon.
There. Did you see? I think he winked.
I didn't see him wink, but I think I saw him smile.
Ah, yes. I think I saw him smile too.
Are we ever gonna see Dad again?
Bailey... I don't know. I hope so. But I can't say for sure.
But you know everything!
Not everything, Bunny. I know some things. I know how much I love you, how you make me so proud. But there are some questions I just can't answer. I need you to trust that I'm doing what's best for us, even if I don't have all of the answers all the time, okay?
Okay. Can we talk to Dad? Even if he might not be there?
Of course. Hi, Cam. It's me again. Thank you for listening earlier. It's really very late, and soon we'll take ourselves back to bed, but Bailey wanted to talk to you for a bit.
Hi, Dad. It's Bailey. Mom and I measured me today, and I'm taller than the last time. Mom says I'm not allowed to grow anymore, because soon there won't be any more room on the floor for me to lie down and take my measurements. Then Mom took a really long nap, and I was bored, so I made a drawing, and it was of you, and all the moon jellies, and the moon. I wish you could see it. Tomorrow I'm gonna draw a shark. We're learning about them in our book. Mom and I are gonna read a new chapter about the vastness of the ocean.
Vastness, Bailey.
Vastness, right. Anyway, Dad, I miss you so much, and I can't wait to see you again.
Really? Really?
What's that?
Hello?
Hello? Dad?
It's not. Could it be?
Hello? Is that you?
Cam?
Hey there, Mr. Moon. Episode 4. Produced by the PerilunaCollective. Hey there, Mr. Moon was recorded on the traditional territories of the Lekwungen-speaking peoples, known today as the Songhees Nation and Kosapsum Nation, as well as ancestral, unceded territory of the Central Coast Salish Nations, the Hulkaminum-speaking peoples. To learn more about Indigenous peoples in British Columbia, visit maps.fpcc.ca. This episode was written by Sophia Radford and Naomi Duska. Our lead writer is Naomi Duska. Our director is Brandon Sugden, featuring Jenny Robinson as Ada, Nicholas Guerrero as Rowan, Kira Slabbert as Bailey, Val Duncan as Addison, audio engineering and sound design by Miriam Dimitra and Ryan Keneal, production management by Emily Trepanier, marketing and publicity by Sophia Radford, graphics by Carson Schmidt, theme song and additional composition by Julian Amar. Hey There, Mr. Moon is supported by the Canada Council for the Arts. Special thanks to Theatre Scam and British Columbia Summer Swimming Association. Thank you to all of our Seed and Spark supporters, including Brad Duska, Brian Sugden, Kathy Robinson, Kiara Chisholm, Nicola, Keith, and Emma Radford, Fairlead Consulting, Felicity Merrick, Grant Patterson, Krista and Matt, Kristen and Seth, Leslie Sugden, Maddie Kirstein, Peter and Gail Cardolis, Taryn Gorbon, and Wendy Megahay.